Hey guys, this has been my DVD area. Criterion's all on the top here, and then some down here as well, along with some TV stuff and some other stuff down here. This holds a whole bunch of Blu-rays and stuff in here. I got some books and stuff over in there. So anyway, these two units are going to be gone. We use this one here for my wife's clothes and some of my clothes, shirts and stuff. These are gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. I could hang them from a wall. I could do something with them from that standpoint. I may look at doing that. That might be an interesting thing to do with it, actually, now that I think about it. I've got some shells up here. I could take those long shells off right there. And I could put, I think I'd have enough room to put one of these, if not both of those, flipped the other way, so that this part is, or actually I could maybe just set those right up on top of that. I wonder if that would work. I don't think so. It's worth a shot though. I might be able to do that. I'll take those two shelves, put them together to form one long shelf, and then put each one of these on each of it. That would probably work. I think it would hold. That's the key. Would that hold? I think it would. There's a lot of DVDs though. I have to think about it. Anyway, but I've got this one. This media tower here holds 504 DVDs or 576 Blu-rays. So I'm hopeful that this little unit here, big unit here, is going to take care of my needs and neaten this place up a little bit. And it's actually what it's for. Versus these things were actually made for bookcases. You can see they're double deep. But all this is double deep, so the next one's going to come out less out from the wall than this one, which is a plus. But it's going to take up a lot more room width-wise. Another 1.5 feet probably, and another 1.5 feet high. So I'm going to start building it now. It's going to take me a while. I'll splice this sucker together later on with my next piece of the video, I mean, and we'll see what happens. It's probably going to take me some hours to do this. Anytime I've ever built one of these things, it never goes as simply as you would think. But we'll see. I'm optimistic, but I'm also realistic. We'll see what happens. Okay, part 2, shot now on a new iPad 7.02. Same iPad, so it's an iPad 2, but it's the iOS 7.0.2, so new camera software. Looks about the same to me. It's pretty tall. I'm 6'1", and this shelf is about my height, give or take. So that's a pretty tall shelf. You can probably tell you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shelves. I would say all of them could hold either a Blu-ray or a DVD from the look of it. Yeah. So figure 8 shelves worth of DVDs on here. Pretty cool. I couldn't fit everything in here. I actually have two sort of little, like the little green thing there that's got the bag in it. 2 of those full with, or brownish green, whatever it is. 2 of those full of music-related Blu-rays and DVDs. But pretty cool. Yeah, I was able to get the Criterions for the most part upright. The DVDs are sideways on a few of the shelves. I could probably spread them out now if I wanted to, but there's a lot of stuff here though, huh? And then there's still, of course, we still have over here. There's a cool effect on that Smallville DVD. You got a Beatles shelf up here now. I changed that around a little bit. Still got what I had up here before, for the most part. Yeah. One thing I did add is my next to my Yankeeography. That's a actual real Mickey Mantle signed baseball for back when he was alive, obviously. Kind of tough to sign it now, but I mean, I got it when he was still alive, is the point. I'm sure they're worth more now. I got it for my dad, and my dad's getting older now, and kind of got it back from him now, so it means a lot to me, and I'm glad to have it next to the Yankeeography collection. Oh, my dad also gave me that Frank Sinatra. I do have, in addition to these shelves, I also have 2 pickups here that I'll mention. One is just recent pickups. Westworld. Best Buy had this for $5.99. And I can tell you, I saw this in the theater years ago. I don't remember when. Whenever it came out, I guess. I was a kid. But I loved it. Michael Crichton wrote it and directed it. Yul Brynner there. Saw some other people. Yul Brynner is the one I remember. I just remember being really shocked by it. I didn't know what it was about. I knew it was a science fiction movie about robots and like an amusement park you could go to where the robots would act out things. But there's an event that happens that's sort of shocking, that changes the whole thing, puts the whole thing on its side. And I had no idea that was coming. Nowadays you've got the internet. You've got a lot more people that are tuned in, so most people know the plot of something before they even go to it. And unless they're real careful not to read any spoilers, it's not that hard to figure out what's happening in a movie. So this was before all that. Love it. Love this movie. Here's the spine on it. Replaying. There's the back. I remember this as being a pretty darn good flick. It's still sealed, so I can't undo it. My guess is the disc. Hopefully, it'll have that face on it. That would be great. And there's another disc I got. I got something else recently. What else? Where is it? Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? This is the problem with brand new shelves. I don't yet have a sense for where everything is. Stuff has just gotten put onto the shelf someplace. Let me see if I can spot it as I look through the shelves. And while I do that, I'll scan a little bit and you can see some of the stuff that is on the shelves. Well, it's a possibility that I left it downstairs, which is where I watched it. It wouldn't be unlike me to do that, though I thought I brought it up here. I tend to keep the movies I really like up here. Well, I could have left it downstairs. It's one that everybody can enjoy, so that's a definite possibility as well. It was, I got it for cheap too on eBay. I got Pacific Rim. You've probably all seen it by now anyway. I didn't know anything about that movie, so I was real thrilled to get it and real happy to watch it last night, and I would say I liked it a lot. It's certainly not a great movie, but I think it's better than the Transformer movies, Michael Bay's movies. So I will say I did like it. I think that's all I got new recently, if I'm remembering right. Of course, next month is the big Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble. I'm certain to pick up something there. You can see what I've got, probably, as I linger on these shelves. You can see some of what I've got. There's some down there. You get a pretty good idea what I've got there. Yeah, I don't want to do with Pacific Rim, but it's around here someplace, and I liked it. A lot of good action. What I would have rather seen in that movie, though, rather than do what they did with it and show, like, 10 years down the road the aftermath of, like, the original group and everything, I would have rather had shown the reactions when these things first started coming out of the water, show the scientists determining that they did come out of the water, that there was some sort of a portal of some sort, or some way that these monsters were coming, out of the sea. And then, the devastation as the Earth gathered to try to build these robots as quickly as they could and joining together to do it. And maybe just ended, part one, or, leave it hanging where, at the end, maybe the first robot that's built is able to kick the butt of the first thing, and maybe end it with the portals opening again or something. I mean, I don't know. That would have, to me, been a good ending and a good movie. Spend more time on the upfront and all that, but what do I know? What would you think? What do you guys think on that movie if you've seen it? You know how it ended. You know what they focused in on. I mean, I liked a lot about it. Don't get me wrong. I just thought the plot could have been different. I would have enjoyed it more for me. So it's like I enjoy the first half of Batman Begins better than I enjoy the second half. kind of like watching him become Batman more than I like him being Batman, if that makes any sense. All right, guys. That's enough for the overview here of the shelves. I wander, and I'll do another one sometime if people want to see the whole thing. So these are movies I mostly like. There's some others downstairs I like as well, but there are more things that the kids would like as well, or my wife and I would watch as well. So those things don't come up here. These are mainly ones that I would watch, and that for the most part they would not, with some exceptions. All right, guys, that's it for now. Have a good one. Enjoy your day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you watch this. Rate this if you want to. Subscribe if you like. I'll promise to do more of the same. I know it's tough these days to pick out what channels, isn't it? I find it tough to figure out what to watch and so on. But hopefully you see something or hear something that you like, and maybe you'll stay tuned. Okay, guys, take care. Dina DVD signing off.